Gaston Bolanos and Aaron Phillips. Plus 180 for Aaron Phillips, minus 180 for Gaston Bolanos. Bantamweight bout here. Over, under 1.5 rounds. Minus 128 for the over, plus 128 for the under. Aaron Phillips coming off quite the layoff. His last fight was in 2020 against Jack Shore, where he got submitted via rear naked choke. So he's had a couple canceled bouts in between then against Adrian Yanez, Cameron Else, Chris Moutinho, and Jonathan Martinez, and he's getting to fight here in 2023. So who knows? Who knows what this guy's going to look like? I mean, that was his second his second stint in the UFC. He got cut from the UFC back in 2014 and then made his way back in 2020. So I don't know, man. Like this is another greasy one. Gaston Bolanos is a Bellator fighter who's had a lot of kickboxing and Muay Thai fights as well. And he's 6-3 in Bellator, so he's had all of his pro fights in Bellator. Coming over here, I think he's probably got a bit of an advantage as far as like the striking goes on the feet because he's got a lot of experience there. But Aaron Phillips is he's going to be a little bit bigger or a little bit taller. 5'9", 5'7" is Gaston Bolanos. And it's just a lot of unknowns, man. He's been off for 3 years. So, I mean, what kind of improvements has he made? Gaston, it's like, how good is he fighting over in Bellator? He's got 3 losses in Bellator. He's kind of been up and down. I mean, he's an all-action fighter. I think this will probably be a fun fight to watch just because, like, you don't know. Like, there's a lot of unknowns in this fight. And you just don't have a lot of expectations going into it, so you might be shocked. But, man, like, there's really nothing that I can give you that's like, wow, this is some great read that I have. Because, like, who the hell knows? If you're so confident in this fight, you're lying. Like, there's nothing that you could know to be so confident in this fight. I mean, for the sake of the pick, I think Bolanos. I'll take Bolanos just because he's been more active. I think he's got a little bit better striking as far as what I've seen on tape. But who knows? Maybe Aaron Phillips went on some like retreat and got crazy good striking over those 3 years. I don't think he did, but I'll take Bolanos. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, just from what we've seen out of Phillips and the layoff, it's like it's hard to get behind them. And Gaston Bolanos, if you watch him strike, I mean, he's got power. He's got spinning elbows is the one highlight you always see. If you type him in on YouTube, you're going to see his spinning elbows. And he lands it pretty accurately, and he does it often. So, yeah, I think this might just be a fun one where you just kind of throw some kind of KO prop on Bolanos. At least that's what I'm probably going to lean towards. And being there live, man, having KO props is a lot of fun. So it's probably what I'm going to stick with. I think for the pick, too, I think he goes in there and he gets it done.